Okay, so got a lot of things going on. Hearing some specs, seeing a bunch of geese go down in a field we just got permission on, so that's pretty lit. We're just gonna put the field to bed, go grab some dinner, wake up early, set up some decoys, and smash some honkers in the morning. It'll be a good one.
Good morning, guys. We're set up in a cornfield here, and we got 7 dozen bulk decoy club full body honkers out here. This field was stacked up last night. It looked good. There's a lot of birds in the area, and we're gonna get on a really good goose hunt. We got the Rogers A-frame and our other A-frame over there, looking good back here, and we set it behind some of this tall grass looking stuff, so hopefully that breaks us up pretty good. And it's really foggy again, so we're gonna have to really use our ears and call and hope they come, because we ain't gonna be seeing them, at least until the fog burns off. But yesterday the fog didn't burn off until like noon. So I think I hear some birds flying, and we'll get in the blind and hopefully they come on over right in the decoys. Bada bing, bada boom, lights out.
Low. Oh, nice. Good shot, Josh.
I'm shooting them whammy shells, boys.
What are you doing, Joe?
Got a white belly on him. I know, and those white legs, that's kind of cool.
I shot a rare bird. It's a quail.
Wow, he even has white under his eye. Is that a quill?
That's normal.
Is that a quill?
No.
Oh my God, would you shut the up, Lynn?
It's a quill, guys.
Woo! First one down. Knocked him stone dead. I don't know if these guys hit him or not, but by the time I got to him, he was done. So I'm shooting these Black Cloud TSS loads. Federal did send me these to try them out and use them and show you guys. And wow, I mean, that was probably a 40-yard shot, and smoked him. If we get shots like that all day, I'll be happy. But if we get them in the decoys, feet down, that'd be better.
Kill him. Oh, Joe! It's raining feathers. I didn't get to shoot, man. I didn't either.
Joe didn't even stand up.
No,
No band?
No band.
That honker did it just right. He sucked down. We're getting him right in front of the blind to where it's gonna be easy. And I hope they keep coming in singles like that. That was awesome. Just call, and they come. They're responding to the call. Decoys are doing their job. We're hitting really good. It's about to get on like Donkey Kong when they start moving off the roost.
Shoot him, John.
shoot him. That boy.
Low group on the left, coming back. Shoot him! I missed all 3 shells.
It's been a minute since I picked up a camera, but we've got a few birds on the ground. I think we're up to 4 geese and 1 mallard. And we are not doing so hot over here. It's foggy for one. This fog is really not helping us out. And the birds aren't wanting to come into our set. They want to be out in the middle of the field, but there's nowhere else for us to hide in this field other than where we're at right now. So we're kind of like a catch-22. Is like we can either be where the birds want to be and stick out like a sore thumb, or stay hidden and hopefully get them to come by in the field that they are in. I mean, they're only 100 yards away where they're landing, so it's not like they're that far off. Geese just don't like trees, and I think that's what's really getting us.
Shoot him! There was a speck in there.
They weren't going to get any closer. Watch that one sailing. See that one locked up?
Done.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I hate fog. Fog is bad. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's how she goes. Today we came in super hype, ready to shoot some honkers on the X. It looked really good last night, and it did not work out for us today. We had a few issues. It was really foggy this morning. The birds wouldn't see the decoys until they were right over them, and we also were about 100 to 150 yards away from where every single bird wanted to be coming into this field. That was the X. We were on W. You know, 6 honkers and a duck. Not a bad day. It really isn't. It seemed worse at the time, but I've sat here for a few minutes just thinking, and there's nothing else that we could have done. There was no better place to set up for the wind. We could have, I don't know. It's really hard to say, but we did the best that we could given the circumstances that we had. And that's what happened. It happens to all of us. We all have those hunts where we're into it. We're like, okay, we found the X. We know where these birds are going. We're gonna smash them in the morning. Today was that case, and that's just how she goes. I also want to give a huge shout out to Scott for letting us use this beast this weekend. Without that Polaris, we would not be hunting the fields that we were hunting or getting into places that we needed to go, especially since Joe had knee surgery a little while ago. So we got to get him walking out of that Polaris and getting into the blind. So without that, this weekend would not have been what it is. So huge shout out to Scott. They're getting all the blinds and everything loaded up. We had one goose soar and drop, and they picked that up when they went out and took the first load of things. We had to pack everything in on the Polaris, so we had 7 dozen full bodies, 2 A-frames, and everybody's gear. But there's the birds, minus the one that they got. This one's really cool though. It's got a bunch of white on them. That's the first one I smoked. And our duck, our one mallard that wanted to come play. That's how she goes. Something really cool about these bulk decoy club decoys that we've been using is I got them on a carabiner and bungees on the tails. They clip onto this rack on the Polaris, and I think we fit all 6 dozen of them on there in one trip, so that's pretty sweet. But that is all I've got for today's video. It is what it is. We struggled, we worked our butts off, we called our butts off, we did everything we possibly could to get those birds to come in. and they just didn't want any part of it. If you guys like this video, leave me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to follow me on my social media, I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys on the next one.